New president in Ecuador. This is very good news for expat because he's derogating the tax on currency outflows. The tax on currency outflows. Here in Ecuador we call it Impuesto a la Salida de Divisas, or ICD. This tax was, for example, if you sold a property, your own property right here in Ecuador, you had $100,000 in the bank and you wanted to take that money to another country, you had to pay a tax because you're taking out money out of Ecuador. Now the tax is going to be over. He's going to derogate the tax progressively over the next 4 years. So if you buy a property today and you want to sell the property in 4 years from now, you are not going to pay any tax whatsoever. This is going to allow for more investment in Ecuador and also more appreciation in properties. So great opportunity for investment.
My name is Martin Rivadeneira. I'm a real estate agent here in Manta. I work for Ecuadorian Shores Realty with Ryan Kelly, we're very famous here in the area. So if you want to know more about properties, you can follow me on social media. The links are in the description.
Guillermo Lasso assumed the presidency of Ecuador on Monday, and he said the following: "Today, Ecuador declares it is opening its doors to world trade." That's what Lasso said. And I'm going to explain you a little bit about his history, his biography, so you understand how we're feeling in Ecuador and what we are expecting. Well, the president of Ecuador, Guillermo Lasso, was raised in Guayaquil. He's a businessman. He came from a low-income family, and now he's the owner of one of the biggest banks in Ecuador, so he's very pro-business. He's actually the owner of a think tank called Ecuador Libre, which means Free Ecuador, where he promotes economic reforms that promote economic freedom. That means less regulation, less taxes, less bureaucracy, which is personally I think is great, especially for expats, because it means that we're more open for business, as the president said, more open for foreign investment. So we're in a good moment now in our history in Ecuador, where everyone wants to get together and push things forward. And what I mean by everyone, I mean the politicians. Why? Because they are the ones that are the only ones that can pass these new reforms and make Ecuador more open even for business. So Lasso asserted that he will eliminate the tax on currency outflows progressively over the next 4 years. He will also eliminate many other taxes. In order to keep his promises, he signed a document before a notary. I'm going to put the document here. So I tell you all this so you understand his mentality. Where does he come from? How he thinks? How we're feeling as Ecuadorians? The political atmosphere. And the president of the Asamblea, which is the first indigenous president of Ecuador, she's a woman, and she said the following. I'm going to put her tweet right here. I'm going to try to translate it. President Guillermo Lasso, count on me and all Ecuadorians to achieve national reconciliation that we have long waiting for. Our commitment is to strengthen our democracy and govern for each and every Ecuadorian. So that's what I'm talking about. Everyone wants to get together and push things forward. After 14 years of a president who was not very pro-business, it's over, and Ecuador is in a different positions than neighbor countries like Chile, Colombia. No, in Ecuador, we already passed that. We want to push things forward. So